Hello everyone, Author184 here, also known on Steam as Saint Killjoy. Sometimes. I've got with me Mr. Prophet, say hi!
G'day.
That's his keyboard, by the way. And we got Mr. Dude, say hi!
Shalom.
And hopefully we're going to get Ben on the call as well.
GG.
Oh, Ben is on the call! GG! Hi, Ben!
Hi, guy.
So, what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to do a quick little just first impression, show you a couple of the opening game stuff, and I'm going to also let the other guys play these missions as well. And then when everyone's ready, then we're going to get into some multiplayer Havoc. So right now, you're just seeing me by myself at the moment. And as soon as everyone's ready, then we're going to go to four-player Havoc, which I really think that's what's going to end up selling this game. One thing I do want to mention real quick at the start, I honestly thought this was going to be a lot more like Rock and Roll Racing. It really had like that feel, that look, you know, the weapons and benefits and stuff, and I really thought this is going to be a lot like Rock and Roll Racing. But what I think would be a better comparison, even though it is an isometric racer, it behaves a little bit more like speedrunners. And whereas when everyone's really close together, you know, you get to see more, and then as everyone gets kind of farther apart, you can see less. And they also have a little death roller mode that you know, whoever's in last position will get eliminated, which is similar, you know, to the whole game style of Speed Racers. So initially I was kind of like, what is this? And then once I understood what they were going for, you know, I appreciate it a little bit more. And like I said, I mean, my first impression, you know, it's gonna be like Rock and Roll Racing, and then the camera didn't behave that way. Initially, I was not real thrilled by this game, and Mr. Prophet was on the call with me at that point. He can verify. Prophet, how happy was I with the game initially?
I do believe he attempted to scrape his face off with the keyboard. He was a little bit frustrated.
And not only that.
It must be his own fault.
Yeah. Wrong expectations. Not only that, the controls are kind of wonky, and so I wasn't liking the controls at first either, because they weren't behaving the way that I thought they should or I wanted them to. But now that I've gotten used to the controls, it makes sense. So you got to get past that first hour of play and just kind of get into the game. Because like I said, with the way the controls are at first, it didn't make any sense. Or like you see right now, the AI was shooting, and like here, I'll take a shot real quick. I can't, you know, press X and control my rate of fire. You only get 20 shots. But it's not like, okay, I got 20 shots and I get to press X whenever I want. No, the moment you press X and it starts shooting the shots, you've got no control over when it stops. And initially, I did not like that at all. At all. Not gonna deny it, but you know, like I said, I mean, the game started growing on me the more I played it, and then eventually, you know, I don't. It has an interesting single player aspect, you know, career mode, which is what I'm playing right now. But you know, the AI is not really all that, you know, impressive per se. You know, a human opponent's going to be a lot more difficult. But with how odd the controls are at first, and the way the game screen corresponds and stuff, this game, in my opinion, is going to be much better in a multiplayer atmosphere with everyone talking crap. So that's you know, that's what we're going to try, is the multiplayer aspect. This game does not officially launch until October 28th, and so you're definitely getting a first look and a quick preview of it. And like I said, I'm gonna show the single player stuff for a little bit. Then once everyone's ready, we're gonna go to the multiplayer. That way, I don't have like an unfair advantage against anybody else. Prophet, you get it installed yet?
It's almost there.
All right. I know Ben's in it. Dude, where are you at in your progression?
I'm in it.
Oh, dude's in it. Ben's in it.
Oh.
Prophet is the one. Oh, Prophet's in it. I got the Steam notification. All right. I would say play everything until you get to the Scrapyard Cup, and then when you feel comfortable after doing the Scrapyard Cup, then we can get into some multiplayer action. Yeah! Double kill! Rawr.
So it used the arrow keys and shift so far.
Yeah, it has a keyboard set up. I opted for the gamepad.
I might use the controller.
Yeah, in
I-
my opinion, I kind of think maybe the controller would be the better way to go.
I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, Stu's watching it live. Now, Stu, right now, it's just single player, and I'm playing by myself. I'm letting the guys get warmed up and get used to the controls and stuff, and then when they're ready, then, Stu, we're going to create some 4-player Havoc. And then I don't watch the chat window on the Twitch, so if anyone wants to talk to me, they have to talk to me via Steam. Ah. Yeah, no! Stu's just happy to hear me again. Been on like a vacation last couple weeks. Let's see. Let's do one of the ones with the roller. Show you guys the roller.
Weird.
Oh my god, the controller's even weirder than the keyboard.
I told you. It took no lie, man. It takes a little bit to get used to the controller, because it initially, when you're looking at it as an isometric racer, it doesn't make sense to other isometric racers that you've played in the past. But if you start thinking about this in more of like a modern concept with speedrunners and a few other things, it makes sense. It's odd, and I feel like it's definitely unique, and it's setting the game apart from other games, especially of this genre. But in some ways, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd really prefer to hold the A button to accelerate.
No, it's...
Something.
But, again, there's a lot of games out there where you can hold the A button. And so, for those of you watching that you're not sure what we're kind of describing here or whatnot, you hold down the left thumbstick and steer in the direction of your left thumbstick. and that's how you steer, and
Yep.
it takes some getting used to. But again, I mean, we've played a lot of isometric racers, and we've kind of like been trained of like, oh, you hold down the A button when you play this kind of game, and so evidently developers of this game are like, nah, no A button, do it with the left thumbstick. Nah. Getting Skype message, and I have no idea who it's from. It's probably Thomas. Because he's like the only reason why I have my Skype on these days.
Man, this game is okay.
How are you controlling the Prophet?
The keyboard.
Hey, you remember Prophet does Sonic Racing with keyboard.
Yeah, man, if I wanted to use a controller, I'd be playing on a console.
Oh, I unlocked a new car. Let's take a look at that car real quick. And new metal. What's the new metal? Let's see here. Catch your own saw. Oh yeah, that was the ricochet. Yep, I ricocheted myself in the face. Alrighty. Let's try a map I haven't tried yet. And we're going to try the car I just unlocked. And it does not take long to unlock stuff. Everything I got unlocked so far, you know, was in about 90 minutes of play. But it's, I don't think it's so much locked like, you know, playtime or whatnot. I believe it's just points or even trophies unlocking stuff as it goes. Oh no! I went too far. Like, see, I went off the edge there on the back of the map, and it automatically pushed me forward in advance. So, I mean, you're not ever going to far, like, way too far behind. But again, initially it was weird being in first place and the camera not following my car, and that took some getting used to. We didn't score any. Let's try that one again. Go back to this car. Like my old tank style cars. Alright, so Prophet, what are your first thoughts of the game as you've been playing it?
This game is just, oh my god. I don't know, it's kind of silly, but I can see us having fun with it. You know?
Yeah, I think the multiplayer side of it is what's going to really end up selling and pushing this game, more so than the single player aspects.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
So at the moment, Prophet sounds kind of speechless. Dude, what do you think? What are your first thoughts?
Is there any other weapons besides machine gun?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a homing missile. There's a saw.
Okay.
It looks like, at least in the story mode, weapons are specifically based inside certain arenas or tracks, as you would.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the multiplayer there might be a little bit more control. I don't know. I haven't looked into the multiplayer yet. Rise from last place to the first in 5 seconds before the finish. Ooh. Sounds like a difficult medal to unlock. The aim of King of the Hill is to lead for as long as possible. You get a point for each second you lead. You need 50 points to win. Okay. You don't get points for second place. Those who drive okay the whole race finish last. Okay. Yeah, it's got several game modes in it.
Is this a PC only game or is it on other things?
I believe it's got multiple consoles going on. I'm pretty sure that when they asked me if I was interested in looking in the game, that I had to request a Steam code. I believe this was one of the games that I had to do that for. But I mean, anyone that knows me and follows me anyways, it's PC. It's PC or nothing.
Yeah. I was just asking because it feels like it could have been, or it is already, a tablet game as well.
It might be. I can definitely look that up in the press kit here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm thinking it was like what platform.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Nice.
Killjoy.
I know! I was so happy when I saw that. Look at all those rockets. Yeah, baby! Oh no! Off the track. But yeah, there's so much violence and hatred in this little game that... I mean, it's gotta be...
Alright, so we're gonna multiplayer or what?
We're letting everyone get a chance for it.
I'm ready.
Ben, what were your first impressions of the game?
It reminds me of a game I used to play called Dip Rip that kind of died out after a while, but it was in first person. It wasn't really a racing game. It was just for destroying each other's cars. In Dip Rip. And on mod Half-Life mod, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think it was. Oh, I like the saw weapon.
I know, I don't want us to get too good at this game. I think half the fun's gonna be everyone being like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm almost done too, man. We'll be ready to multiplayer in a second, I reckon.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Sit in the menu. What do you guys?
I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here and then change it up since we're gonna be using multiplayer. I'm also gonna find out the answer to Dude's question as far as what platforms are gonna be available on it. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes and I'll have that answer for you guys when we get back. See you soon. I hadn't turned it off yet, you jerk.